Acre. Oh.
Welcome, my beautiful gamers. We are back here in the lovely land of Doodle Empires, furthering our world domination, modern border battle royale, whichever way you prefer to call this. Now, last episode, we had an insightful comment, talking about how we should allow some splits to happen. Now, I know the point is one will consume them all, but we can throw in this one. We can throw in this one little special occasion. And I'm just noticing now there's this stray Denmark pixel. That's funny. Anyways, that's not important, but what is important, we're going to go to the game settings and we are going to allow. Okay. We'll put a full split on 4. It's gonna happen. We'll see how it happens. But for the rest of this episode, we'll get to, I don't know how many turns we'll get to, but whatever it ends up being, we are gonna see some splits happening. Maybe not immediately. Oh yeah, I was worried that was gonna be immediate. Oh boy. So yeah, let's see the USA take back Louisiana, our pride and joy. Zimbabwe, a large expand, some good stuff going on. I think they can probably focus on I want to say Southwest Africa, which I don't know. I feel like that would be here, but not just West Africa. I think that's the term for that whole region. This is where I want to see a split, and I don't get it. No split here. Actually, they'd push against Iran here. Maybe get up to there. Oh, they've got so much. There we go. Russia just keeps on pushing. This is the fake Brazil. Moving on. If you don't know about it, then thanks for getting this far. There's a little bug or something. I don't know. I haven't been able to find the pixels for them, but they're in the game data for some reason. Denmark, let's see them just land all the way back on the homeland, all over the coasts. Let's see them maybe take back the UK mostly. Oh yeah, like entirely. Not all of Ireland though. Ireland was a lower priority. And dang it. Okay, the USA sees a split. What other country would there be? You know what? Heck, we'll get a dark red. Let's see a dark. This is more of a purple. This will be the color. We'll have Canada return, fake Canada, and we'll give them Alaska. Why not? Just because it's up there and it's in the north, That's really my whole thought process with this. I hope it doesn't run out before I can get to the actual Canadian territory, or else I'll just name this Alaska, and it'll be a little embarrassing, but you'll understand, I'm sure. No, we're good. We got some old Canadian land in here. I guess they're getting Washington too. R.I.P. And Oregon. Heck, this is just the mega Pacific Northwest. Cascadia reigns supreme. Yeah, let's get Northern California in there. The Snake River, I think. Boise River, I don't know what it's called. Anyways, this is what Canada looks like. You might disagree, but you'd be wrong. The Bahamas. Let's see them take the Bahamas again. Yeah, screw Denmark. That was lame. What you did. New tribe. Oh, I don't know what this button is. Oh, I guess the game updated. Done. Let me turn that off too. I thought the UI looked different. I didn't really know what it meant. New tribe or disaster? Interesting. Maybe for another video. But not this one. Iran. Oh, Can't. What does Iran do? Gosh. Maybe take some of the mountains back. There we go. That seems good. Russia split. Dang it. Okay, Russia pushes them back. Takes so much territory. Just goes down Egypt like crazy. It's not looking good for the rest of the world. Canada here is, you know what, they're going to be fine with that. They're going to focus on Russia. Because Russia is the big mean bully in this world. They just gobbled up Europe like it was nothing. Let's see, the Netherlands are free. Shout out. Vietnam continues to just kind of be a huge stinking blob. Australia are, fighting with India because India just kind of stomped on down there into Indonesia land. Zimbabwe can continue the push here in Western Africa. Come on, please. Canada, the newly resurrected. I guess they'll focus on the former Canadian territory. Portugal here, the undisputed king. I say undisputed of South Africa, but we got the Bahamas in here a little bit. Maybe they can get pushed out of the Amazons little by little. Litter. Okay, whatever. English is my first language. Fun fact. I know it's hard to believe sometimes, but it's true. Of course, Russia gets a great expand. I think they can just say screw it and go for China here. Maybe finish off Japan, really. Take Korea. Just the whole 9 yards. Manchuria. You know, it's a lovely place this time of year. It's just whatever this province is called in China. Inner Mongolia, maybe. I'm not too sure. But yeah, Russia just decided to eat China with this great expand, is what I'm getting at. And if only Russia could get a split. Oh, China gets a great expand. I think they're gonna... Oh, they can't take that much back, but they can sure try. Oh, wait, they get... Oh, never mind. Never mind. Iran, let's see, take back the Nile. The Nile is in full control. I hope they don't split. Just my luck. I feel like it would have to be Egypt comes back. They just liberate Egypt and then they nope out of the whole country. That's the tragic part here. The real tragedy. Okay, let's see how much they can take. I think down there sounds fine. Get the coast here, at least. Heck, maybe they can take the whole Arabian Peninsula, and then we just have a super shattered Iran just in the homeland, and then like all of Western Africa. Really goofy. Well now, yeah, I guess I'll just push into the desert with Egypt. That sounds fair. Go over to Lake Chad, why don't you? And just slowly, bit by bit here. Yeah, get the biggest size. I thought I was on the biggest size, but I guess not. China here, we get a large expand. Okay, they're doing some things. Maybe take a little bit of their territory from Vietnam. A split in Russia. Wow, Russia's so lucky. It's just astounding, and their small expands are so massive. I mean, look at that. They take, let's see, all that. Maybe they'll connect the territory there. Oh, please. Someone stop them. Scandinavia, once again, in control of Denmark. For how long? Until Russia decides they don't want it that way. The Bahamas continue. Let's see, yeah, they got Florida back. They had that at one point. The U.S., you know, maybe they just say screw it. I guess this ugly Canada is a thing now and just push east. Of course, reclaiming the central south What could be more important to the U.S.? Yeah, it looks like Denmark can just take all of this whole plain. Vietnam, let's see them just devour India. Attempt to, at least. Ooh, a split in the Bahamas. Yeah, let's get a green. Oh, Portugal's green, though, so we need, like, a bright, obnoxious green for Mexico, of course. Mexico's returned. All of you betting on Mexico, you are now back in the game, as unlikely as it may be. Here we have them. There we go. China here is, I think, able to keep doing their thing. Moving on from that, Russia splits. Dang it. I'm not biased, by the way. Anyways, Iran just freaking dies, more or less. Who do I have selected? What? Never mind. Mexico doesn't do anything. India. Okay, India's got some fight left in them. They can counter attack the Australians down there, where Denmark gladly takes most of Iberia. See, Denmark's the ruler of Europe, besides Russia, with that little caveat there, besides Russia. It's mostly Russia. But, you know, Denmark's still trying. There we go. They finish off Iberia. Let's see, they can push over to Poland. Maybe get the Baltics and some of Finland. Looking good, looking good. Iran, yeah, they've got to push for their home. And they make a little progress. The Bahamas, heck, what do they even do at this point? You know, they maybe take this. But, you know, they got to focus on Portugal, really. Mexico immediately devolves. Let's get Honduras up in here. Honduras wins. Honduras is the one. They take so much land with them. They take Mexico City with them too. Gosh. Meanwhile, Denmark does not care and takes northern Italy and some Russian core territory. That's interesting. Russia will surely target them next time. Honduras finishes. No, they don't finish. They're about to absolutely destroy Mexico. Russia splits? Of course not. Why would they do that? That's so silly of me to think. But no, their small expand is retaking so much land. Australia's small expand is... Oh, they're still pretty good. They, took that whole island, basically. Denmark, I think that's not what I wanted to see, Denmark. I'm really disappointed. But yeah, just a few islands off the coast. I guess we can give it to... Heck, we'll give it to... Do I want to give it to the British, the French, Germany? Wild card. We give it to Belgium. Wild card answer here. Belgium, give them this pasty orange. Belgium is truly the uncontested power in Europe now. From Iberia to Italy. Maybe I shouldn't have given them Denmark, but it's too late now. You know, they're just going to be all the European, continental, and I guess also the UK. Up here, we can give them this too. They have a lot of land to give away. Mostly because, gosh, they have so much land. Let's see. Are we on the biggest? Yeah, we are. Alright, I guess we'll see how much of Greenland they can take. Greenland's just a big sea of pixels for everybody. It's a little annoying. I'll say that much. Just a little. We'll give them a few non-important frozen islands up here in the Arctic as well. And see how this does. Okay, boom. Belgium. I guess Denmark is just Canada at this point. The US seizes their opportunity and doesn't actually do that much. That was really disappointing. Belgium continues the push against Russia, however, bringing parts of Greece into the fold. Zimbabwe, we're going to see them continue to beat up Iran, even though Iran's already like a dead horse at this point. But Zimbabwe doesn't care. They're chill with Egypt, though. That's the fun part. And Zimbabwe gets it again. Here we go. Maybe they take a little bit from Egypt. And Canada is now like, okay, well, Denmark's basically just Canada, but, you know, screw them. The Bahamas. Maybe the Bahamas push a little more in North America before continuing south by just a smidge. Oh, India Great Expand? I think they pounce on Iran, is what I'm thinking. Like, this is basically free real estate at this point. Iran, they've got to just keep fighting for their life and their homelands. Large expand by the U.S. Let's see them take out Mexico once and for all. Had a hiccup there. I'm sorry. Russia splits. Of course not. Of course not. I think maybe Russia's like thinking they can put down China for good. Maybe that's their strategy at this point. See if they can finish off the smaller ones. Denmark. I mean, they don't really have a reason to focus on the three down here because they're so small they can't actually take that much land. But they can certainly take some from Belgium. China, strong, medium expand. That's strong. Zimbabwe. Let's see. Maybe we bring back Ethiopia. They were a strong player, kind of. Not really, but they were there. We'll just give them, let's see, the core. Heck, maybe we do like a crazy, just like right down the middle. Just absolutely absurd looking borders here. Yeah, you know it. And give them South Africa, of course. It's the only natural idea here. This is truly Africa. Canada getting lucky once again. And not really being able to do anything, because of course not. And Portugal, just even closer at this point. Complete domination in South America. India gets another great expand. Well, they're just going to do what they did last time and destroy Iran. And now, yep. Iran's more or less dead. They don't exist in the true sense of Iran. And now Ethiopia's been split by Zimbabwe. How harrowing. Portugal, I want to see you do some good things here. So yeah, the coast. That was cool. Thank you. Bahamas, can't really do much. Okay. Iran, I'm sorry. Split. That's like the opposite of a split. I guess a unification would be the opposite of a split, but this is pretty close. Let's just see Russia, like... Okay, I'll do that for now. And then let's see their plan about ending China. Just conceptually speaking. Okay, boom, there we go. Take that from Vietnam. China's China's down. China's out. So now we're just going to see them try and end Belgium here, is what I would think. So here we go. They can take that. Go back and do Iberia. Looks like Belgium's going to survive pretty handedly. Iran gets a large expand. Oh, maybe they still have something in them. Maybe they still got soul. They have Morocco, so that's something. I think India is fine with fully focusing on Russia at this point. Same with Vietnam. Maybe they put a truce and they're like, okay, well, China's dead at the hands of Russia. Maybe we just all team up. Honduras is, let's see, yeah, take Central America. They're like, maybe we can take out the Bahamas, you know? So they just go and they start doing stuff. Just doing stuff, you know? Okay, Vietnam's getting lucky here. Never mind, that didn't really amount to anything in particular. And Portugal, see them get that coastline back, and we see a Russia. Never mind. Medium expand. Okay, push back India and push back Belgium. Things are not looking good for Europe. Egypt splits. I'll give the peninsula up. We'll give up the peninsula. We'll bring back Saudi Arabia. We'll give them the peninsula, nothing more. I think, yeah, totally works. Yeah, we'll overflow. Just so it looks nice. Another great expand. Okay, well, Belgium is almost dead. They live on in North America. Maybe Russia comes to North America. Oh my goodness. Here, I'll give Russia some of the coast there. But I think they're also going to be focusing on the islands out this way. And heck, maybe start getting into Africa too. Yeah, Russia's just all over the world. This is a scary time for the world. Meanwhile, Canada is at war with Denmark. You know, there's some silliness to be seen. And, oh yeah, the Bahamas are encircled. It's over for them. Bahamas, RIP. At least it's looking that way. Let's see Honduras get up in there. Let's see, yeah, Honduras takes those outer islands. Yeah, I think that's going to be RIP for him. Great expand, of course. Why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be? You know, some countries just get lucky. Iran just gets dead. They just get dead. Iran was supposed to be a force on the map, and now nothing matters. And Russia is absolutely terrifying. Vietnam here. Let's see if they can do anything against Russia. Push a little bit. And we have Honduras. I guess they're gonna just do whatever they want. Here, you know what? I'll give it to the one that's actually there. And we'll have Portugal do that. Australia. I guess Australia's plan can be trying to take Japan. Saudi Arabia here, going for the city, but nowhere near enough. And then, I guess we got Portugal again. Oh gosh, it's so close. Zimbabwe. You know, I didn't really pay attention to what I was even doing there. But, you know, now it's reunified, so it doesn't matter. The U.S. gets a large expand here. Maybe, yeah, they get Chicago back, so everything's well in the world. Everything's well. Portugal with this small. And that's it. Portugal owns South America. The Brazilian Empire, truly and thoroughly. Let's see, Zimbabwe can do little stuff. Belgium here. Oh gosh, that was over quick. Vietnam, come on, large expand. Yeah. And that gives us Portugal. I guess they'll take all these islands out in the middle of nowhere. Are they the Bahamas? I think they're the Bahamas. They look that color. I hope I didn't miss any. I think I got them all. Yeah. But yeah, now they can take all these Caribbean islands from Honduras. Oh, they go again. Cool. And yeah, they'll just keep going. Maybe, yeah, do some landings here and there. Belgium here. Okay, we'll go to turn 860. Belgium's getting lucky again. Saudi Arabia, can they reach the city? What if I make it a little smaller? There, they've now officially taken the city. Saudi Arabia controls the one city on the map. And Portugal's just... Oh wait, draw card. There we go. Large expand. There we go. Oh, that kind of skipped over that little section there in the middle. Let's see, Ethiopia. Yeah, they can connect their land. Yeah, now who's cut off? India. Split. Okay. You know, I thought the splits would happen a little more. But... C'est la vie. Let's see Honduras die to Portugal. Oh, wow, I totally went past the amount of turns I said. Okay, now we're going to 865. Excuse me. Now, everything's going to be going back and forth here in Africa until Russia just eats it all. At least that's what I expect. Okay, last one here. Belgium. Small expand. Let's see them land on Iceland. And that's that. Here we have the world. We turned on splits. Thought it would slow down Russia. Did it slow down Russia? Clearly not. Russia's bigger than they were last time. But hey, maybe next time they'll finally split. But you never know. The only way you can know is if you tune in. And I hope you enjoyed this episode of Doodle Empire's Battle Royale. Like the video. If so, comment below. That would be much appreciated. And, of course, as always, have a wonderful day.